parent 2. Well, I don't know about you, but that to me is really, really ugly. It's kind of just obnoxiously in the way. So instead of doing that, I'm going to take this out. We're going to come down here, create a new variable, and call this, let's see, actor name. Make it editable. Go with a string. Plug that directly into here. Now there are two ways to do this. The way Rudy likes to do it is actually to get a reference to self and then get actor name. Oh. So it ends up like this. And to my knowledge, either way works fine, and I'm actually going to do this way, just kind of as an extra failsafe. But either way should work. So now we've got this self, this. What this is going to do is it will get whatever name we tell it to get. And so let's call this crate. Default value crate. So now when we look at it, now they both say crate. Don't have to worry. It's just a fucking crate. Isn't that nice? Awesome. Now, excellent. So, now I'm going to come up here, go to my widget, and this is where the fun begins. This was all the simple setup. Going to set it to invisible. Mouse over. Event actor begin cursor over. Fantastic actor. Or fantastic event, rather. Display name. Set visibility. Now visible. And insert over. New visibility. Well, you are definitely going to fight me on this, aren't you? You were working. Main UI. RPG controller. There's my begin play. Show mouse cursor. Check. Then I want to make sure, boom, generate overlap events, query and physics, excellent. So hopefully this should work. You know what, I take away the, let's see, where's my character creation? That for now, finalize. I want to take away. I don't think so, TK4. I might, but this worked earlier. However, that definitely does not mean it's that I'm right. So we're gonna take these out. I think the problem is that it's not actually able to pick up where the cursor is, I think. Could be wrong. Probably wrong. Apparently it does not like this. Let me make sure. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, I'm trying to do a cursor overlap. For some reason, I wonder if anything... I don't think anything should be consuming the input. Oh well, no matter. There's another option available. It's just the option I prefer less. So, let me go back into character creation, come back in here, show mouse cursor. Yeah, I'll have to see what's going on with that, but we can at least get the general idea. Oh, but that's gonna make... Oh yeah, I guess this'll still work. Yeah, I can still work with this. Okay. Set show mouse cursor. There. Alright, we are back to normal. So, what we'll do instead, for now, because this is going to be annoying until we get that figured out, like what's going on with it, I'm at least going to display the point. Come on. Why are you fighting me? Oh, as I said at the beginning of the stream, this is Adam slams head into thing until it works. It really is that simple. Actually, I wonder if... Oh, it's still not wanting to accept. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. So, we'll just replace this with this. Begin overlap. Bloop. Cast to third person character. Unfortunately, the sad truth is sometimes you have to shortcut around it until you figure out what's wrong. Because at least this way we can test the rest of the functionality and then figure out exactly why it's not picking up the mouse cursor over. So now we have this, and it shows which one we can interact with. Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm going to delete these, and I'm going to get on to my next point. Save that, and that is that this alone, while kind of cool, is still a bit boring. It's not exactly what we want, but we named this parent for a reason. So first off, boom, we're going to go with pickups underscore parent. And then create another child blueprint. And we're going to call this one container underscore parent. So let's take container, go to the base mesh. Let's say we want to stretch that out a bit, make it look more like a, a chest or some type of crate. Yeah, that'll work. Display name and box. And actor name is going to still be crate. And in this other one, we want pickups, so let's take this mesh and replace it entirely with, for now, a sphere. That'll work. We're going to call this loot. So, copy the sphere out, place a copy of the container out. Now, if we run up to this, we see crate. And if we run up to this, we see loot. And so, in a matter of seconds, you now have a completely different system. Instead of just, oh, look, we can display a name, it's now we can display specific things based on what kind of objects that we're interacting with. And this can be modularized. So now this could be small chest, big chest, mega chest, legendary chest, only shows up twice in the game. This one can be, gold or fucking oranges or sword or something like that. What's even better, we can put this inside of these. So that'll be useful, because what I'm planning on doing is taking these crates and making them to where when you interact with them, you can open them. And we will have at least some form of a working inventory system. But we're not quite there yet. Okay, move that, move this, and we're going to get on to our next thing. Because, again, this is still not quite where I want it. There is something missing. So for this, I'm going to close this, going to close this, going to control, save, close those for now. All I need is this. I'm going to add another static mesh. We're going to call this highlight mesh. I found out something that you can do. It's not the best way to do it. The best way to do what I'm about to do would be to get an artist to set up a material that does this for you and use post-process volumes. However, I am going to show you the way to do it if you are not an artist and don't have one readily available. And don't have the time to dedicate to learning a whole shit ton of math. Which I do not. It is not a luxury I have. So, got the highlight mesh. And I'm pretty sure you can guess what we're doing just by the name, highlight mesh. So, going to come down here. I'm going to take highlight mesh, do a set mesh, or actually I need to drag a get out, set mesh, and I'm actually going to set highlight mesh to the same mesh that is being used in the base mesh, which now you can see exactly why I'm doing it this way. I am, however, going to set a base static mesh, and the reason is, actually, I don't think I need it. And the reason is null. I'm not going to do that. However, I am going to go ahead and see, get material